MP, over here, over here.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach? I've just been reading in the press how we're facing...
When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jay out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. And it's Maggette in at the 4 spot.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Jokic finds Murray. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll go.
With tremendous skills and confidence.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebounding.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Gordon. And again, Denver no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks.
That one was high octane all the way. I thought they had a very competitive outing in that one, just seemed to run out of gas at the end.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the basket by Jay.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with.
Better teamwork and communication. He said with that team, when you get your wires crossed defensively, you get burned. He also said that even though they've won 2 out of the 3 games in this season series, they want to approach tonight with an underdog mentality. See if that can be done. Back to you, Kevin.
Out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all 5 guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
Well, you know what? I think they've got to run guys off their spots, to your point. Make them work hard for every opportunity they get.
Now here's Jones. Here's Highland. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Jay. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Jazz leading by 5. Inside, Jay, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3.
Defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 22-point game against Dallas. 3-pointer. And Wright pulls it down.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Jay. And foul on the shot. Free-throw line. And the Nuggets are playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Here's Jay. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Irving passes to Jay. Here's Abaji. Another miss by Utah. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Baisley. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Jay. 18 points for him. The kick out to Irving. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And it's Wright missing. Denver's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Gordon, the pass to Achua. Here's Baisley from past the arc. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Wright sets a screen to the inside, and Wright throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
For 3, Murray. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Jay, the pass to Irving. Maggette outside. Here's Abaji. Buries the long-range jumper.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
Your Nuggets, 13, the Jazz, 25.
In return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And again for three.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. It's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
And now the...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Baisley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Boucher against Wright. Boucher kicks to Murray. Back to Boucher. No good on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Jay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Murray outside. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Pass to Baisley. That one doesn't go. The Jazz go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Utah.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. A close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not.
Well, it was self-inflicted, plain and simple. I mean, they just didn't play up to their ability, and it's cost them.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Watson, the pass to Baisley. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz leading by 17. There's the pick. The kick out to Irving. In the corner, right with it. There's three-pointers off the mark. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the three. Here's Jay. He's got 25. From outside the arc. That shot misses. And so it's Utah out in front by...
With the score, your Nuggets 30, the Jazz 47.
Come one, come all. And Kenny, were there any specific teams you looked? And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Denver Nuggets.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding depth.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Then there's Murray. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Highland in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Highland. Lets the three fly. And again, Denver with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Out to the wing. Here's Jay. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Gordon with a screen on Jones. For three, Murray. Here's Jokic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Jokic doing a nice job there, boxing out the defense to earn a second chance shot.
Out left to the wing. Here's Jay. Another shot. And contact on the shot. So
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jets.
he's perfect from the line this time. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 11. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That'll be game one of a 4-game road trip. Denver making a switch here. Achua's checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Jones. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the basket by Jay.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Highland. He's got 17, and the three ball is good. Highland's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
And there's Utah.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Utah. Hayward. At the line for one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Highland. 26 points for him. Unloads from 13. And it's Gordon missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jay. The kick out to right. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Haywood. No good on the three. And as we end
To get the third quarter with the score, your Nuggets 56. The Jazz 67.
with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Tyus Jones out there with Jay. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Abaji in at the 3 slot. For 3, Bullock gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Outside, Jones.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Highland passes to Jokic, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a
Substitution on the court.
Neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Achua, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Reggie Bullock. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Highland, covered by Maggette. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his third.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon kicks to Murray. The pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Murray against Jones.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Offline with his 3. Here's Jay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up officially. Just Achua. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
Here's Highland. And foul on the shot, so...
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
That one is no good. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Jay. Shooting foul. Shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so he hits both. Here's Highland. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jay. The shot off that time. Good defense by Jokic. Murray out. Here's Highland. Kicks it out to Gordon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry.
Denver's all-time.
Perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray outside. It's stolen. Here's Jay. Jokic defending. Here's Jay. It's hauled in by Achua.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the turnover again by Denver.
And that's just another...
Substitution on the court.
The turnover didn't have to happen.
The Nuggets. And Utah also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Jay. Outside, Jones sinks the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Jay. Makes it off the glass. Jay's got 47 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's blocked.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub
for the Jazz.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And after a number of battles over the course of this season series, this victory tonight is going to finish them off with an advantage of 3-1 on the year against the Nuggets.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Jay, the pass to Jones. Here's Jay. He's covered by Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Jay. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Highland, defended by Caruso. He takes it in. Highland's shot is good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.
UAV about to tear the roof off.
MP, I want to chat with you for a minute. What's up, Coach?
Here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jay. No good from outside. Moran against Jones. Now here's Moran. He's covered closely. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Jones. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Morant. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And that one's good. Jay.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's tipped. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. There's a screen. Inside. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. On defense, the Grizzlies trailing by 2. Moran against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. For Memphis, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jackson with a screen on Markkanen. Brooks from outside. The rebound by Maggette. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Jay from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And that's not by accident. I like how they didn't settle. They were attacking, putting pressure.
Number 28.
Don't try to pull that stuff. Nice call, Ref.
And athleticism and skill. But what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the right side. Here's Jay. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Number 28. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
Irving's check.
And Pete.
The Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Morant against Caruso. Morant, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Nuggets was lights out. Did a lot of damage for long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Morant with the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Caruso against Morant. Here's Jay. Off target from three-point range.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's Jackson with the three, and the three-pointer goes. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Pass to Jay. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Lowry, he's checked in for Caruso. And the Jazz with possession here. Launches a three. And it's Jay missing.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Bain. Jackson with a screen on Markkanen. The three from Bain. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Back to Dosunmu. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. Dosunmu's got 11 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Jay. And again for three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. The floater. Good work there as it goes. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Jay. Offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for 2.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for Utah.
For Memphis. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also have Athens in the 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the two-time.
Connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most made threes in a season.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Brooks outside. There's the block. Here's Jay. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And no good. And Utah will come the other way. There's a screen. Here's Jay. So it'll be 2 free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama comes in for Jackson. And it's Conchar in for Desmond Bane. It's stolen by Wright. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brooks with it. Irving picks him up. Now here's Brooks. Guarded closely. Pass to Aldama. Morant with it. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And the foul is called. He missed it. This way.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Okongwu's checked in.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Shots good by Morant.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Utah leading. Here's Jay. He's got 25. And the layup falls. He's got 27.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Morant. That shot missing. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
The Grizzlies, 33. The Jazz, 41.
Taking a look at Memphis. They are still
All right, and looking now at the first half, it's been an... That does it for halftime.
And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. The Grizzlies shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Brooks and Jade in the backcourt together. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's Jay. Six to shoot. Shot on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And it's Jay missing. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bain. It's guarded by Markkanen. Shot's good by Morant.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Utah. Pass to Jay. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Brooks. The rebound by Maggette. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Jay. They set the screen. And here's Markkanen. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Okongwu. And the basket is good.
Defensive play. 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Ja Morant. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Brooks, the pass to Bain for the lead. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jay, defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Making his presence known with that slot. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Jay. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 29 now.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Pass to Bain. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Jones. Markkanen from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. They now take the lead. He's gotten his first points in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Utah calls time. Here's Aldama. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Jay with 1 on the clock. No luck on that one. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Jazz 5 right now. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Down low, Okongwu laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. The Jazz shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Morant against Jones. Here's Jay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Here's Morant. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
To the paint. Here's a Kongwu. Utah with the rebound. Here's Jay. They set the pick. On the take. And a foul called on the way. Free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Fender really went after him.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Memphis. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Morant against Jones. Nifty move. And it's Morant missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Jay. Brooks defending. Here's Jay. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Jay. 5 to shoot. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Jones. And it's Brooks missing.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Jay. Rejected by a Kongwu. Here we go. One-on-one. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out in the break, though.
Pass to Jay. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Money's worth on that foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the group. And so he hits both. Memphis leading. Now Morant. Jackson with a screen on Jones. Here's Morant. Jones grabs the board. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Jay. To take the lead. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 40 now.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Brooks outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Deflected. Here's Jay. And he dumps it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Morant, pass to Bane. Morant against Jones. Picked up by a Kongwu. Back to Bane. The free ball. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Down low.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter. It's a mark, and that one's good. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
against Jones.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. And Morant gets double teamed. Jackson to three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
One shooting away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. Here's Jay. Grizzlies with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Pass to Jay for three. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shot.
Here's Jay. Can they get it? The Jazz again can't hit.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Memphis with the ball. 6-point lead. And so they... So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Cash! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense...
Focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jack's up a 3. And it's Jay missing. And he commits. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure Coach is encouraging.
Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied. They're ahead by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
One out the clock.
And we have seen Morant step up as a leader, wanting to go to the stripe down the stretch. Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so they...
Second personal foul.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And so the Grizzlies take the win.
Your Grizzlies, 89. The Jazz, 89.